Hi guys, Tracy here with BibleJournalingMinistries.com, and today I'm demoing the Bible Journaling Paper Clips Easter version of our printables. Now these are sticker elements that I'm going to show you how to make paper clips out of them. The paper clips at the end of our tutorial will look like these cute ones here. Let me show you real up close. And you're going to be able to put those in your Bible, so to mark the pages that you've done. So let's go ahead and get started. Let me show you what you'll need. The first thing you'll need is obviously the printable. So you can download that at our site at BibleJournalingMinistries.com. You are also going to need scissors, a glue gun, probably sticker maker. It's optional, but I'll show you how I use it. Glossy accents, most likely, if you want to embellish a little bit. A 1-inch hole punch. And some self-sealing laminated pouches, or some packing tape if you prefer. And you're also going to need paper clips. So you can get paper clips in a variety of sizes. The small ones are cute. I use the small ones mostly, but you can also use the big ones. So let's go ahead and get started. First thing I'm going to do, I'm going to zoom the camera in a little bit for you. First thing I'm going to do is cut out the pieces. So let's find my scissors that I just put down. And all I'm going to do is just cut along where I want the embellishments. Okay? Now, I cut really close to the edge because I like to save on my laminating pouches. And these holes, these circles, are actually bigger than a 1-inch punch. So you have plenty of space to mess around with if you accidentally get too close to the edge, so don't worry about it. Okay, so the first thing you might want to try is just creating a couple of these just out of paper. So if you're just going to create them out of paper, all you have to do is take your hole punch and punch them out. Punch out the dove, and let's punch out the cross. Just make sure it's aligned, and popping it out there. Now, I like to make sure I have a really nice adhesive. I like to make sure they're really stuck together, so I will use the Xyron to make sure that I have a nice sticky back. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is just take a little bit of hot glue, and I am going to hot glue the bottom of that cross and add my paper clip. Make sure it's under. Now notice the paper clip I'm putting down pretty close to the edge. I'm not going to put it all the way up because I like to have as much paper clip as I possibly can to put in the Bible when it goes in. Okay, so now that that is dry, I can take the dove and I can just place it on top, and that would be fine, but I like to make sure that mine are extra secure, so I add just a little bit of hot glue before I put the dove on, and I make sure it's down pretty good. Okay, so there's the dove, and there is the cross. Alright, looks like I got a little bit of edge there, so if you're not happy with that, you can always just take your scissors and just clean that up. It's no big deal. Okay, super cute. That's one way to do it. Okay, the second way to do it is to use packing tape. Packing tape is not my preference, only because I do not know how long it will take until the items that I adhere will maybe go yellow over time. It won't be anytime soon, maybe years. So I typically don't do it, but I wanted to show this in case you don't really care. Maybe you're just making them for fun and you don't care about how long they're going to last, or not worried about it, and that's fine too. So what I'm going to do here is just cut out these. Maybe I'll cut out the the blue and the purple one. Put those two together. So all I'm going to do is just take my packing tape and then place it directly on top and make sure that I don't get any creases. Okay. Do my best not to get any creases. I'm going to cut this. Okay. And now I'm going to take my hole punch and punch out the lamb, which is super cute. And then I'm going to punch out the cross. Now, the reason why I use the packing tape first is because cutting packing tape into a perfect circle is really difficult to do. So I prefer just to put the packing tape on top and then do the hole punching afterwards. So now I have two cute ones again. This time I'm going to show you what it looks like if I don't use the Xyron. I'm just going to use the hot glue gun. So I'm going to go ahead and choose probably yellow for this one and yellow paper clip. And then I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue on the bottom so that I position the paper clip. And I like to do that because I like to make sure that I have it in the right spot before I finalize the paper clip. And then what I'll do is just add a circle of glue and quickly put the other piece on top as quick as I can and smash it down. That way, if you can smash it down fast enough, you won't get a lot of gappage up at the top, which you can see I didn't get hardly any gappage, which is awesome. The only gappage you should get is at the bottom where the paper clip is. I don't know if you could probably see that. Okay. So that's option 2, super cute. And the last option is to use the self-sealing laminated pouches, which I love using. And what I typically do is just make a, grab a piece of it. And just stick the pieces that I want on top of it. Sorry, I didn't let you guys see that. And this one. Okay, this is the sticky part. Now I can hole punch these out. This part really is going to go to waste. You can just save that for a different project or for whatever needs you might have. And I'm just going to go ahead and punch the little lamb out. I think this time I'm going to try it without that backing, see if it helps at all with the punch. That lamb was a little difficult to punch out, so let's try it without the backing. There, much better. Less is more when it comes to 110-pound cardstock. Alright, so we have this one, and my lamb fell on the floor. So there's the lamb. Alright, so let's go ahead and glue these two together. Again, a little bit of glue on the bottom with the paper clip adhere to it. Now you can also use an epoxy dot if you have that. I really like the hot glue because it really seals, it makes sure it's stuck in there for good. And if I do a good job with this one, I will be able to not use the Xyron. Okay, so good. Alright. Now, earlier in the process I showed you that you might need some glossy accents. If you wanted to at this point add glossy accents, you can feel free to do so. You would just take your glossy accents and then just find the piece that you wanted to accent. So in this one, I might accent the bow of the lamb, okay? Or I might accent the flower that the bird has and let that dry, okay? Let me show you a couple examples that I have with the glossy accents. You can see in this example I did glossy accents all the way around the edge. Then I also did it in the center of the flower. So that makes a really cute paper clip. So that's everything that you need to know about how to make your own paper clips. The only other thing that you might want to do is when you adhere it to your Bible, when you place it in your Bible, you might want to add a little bit of washi tape. So all you would need to do is when you adhere the little guy there, grab some washi tape. Just pick out a piece of washi tape that matches or coordinates with what you have. And I will use this really cute flowery one. And just place it right on top. And that way, your Bible clip won't be slipping out of your Bible. Alright guys, I hope this video was helpful. If it was, please leave a comment, say hi, give us a thumbs up, and come visit us at BibleJournalingMinistries.com. Have a great day guys. Bye-bye.